Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on HD Pocket. Today I've got a really fun deck to show you. It's a little bit anti-meta and it all revolves around setting Tauros up. Let's take a look at the deck profile. So, starting things off, this deck consists of only 5 Pokemon, 2 of which are Skarmory, 2 of which are Dialga EX, and then also, of course, the Tauros as well. You could run Tauros, again, for a little bit more, I guess, reliability in finding the Tauros, but generally when I've played this deck, I've only really ever needed one, because the whole point about this deck is you want really to find Skarmory at the start and a Pokemon tool, because only for 1 energy you can do 50 damage, which is absolutely ridiculous, especially because the tools that you're using are the Cape, which will give you an extra 20 HP, so very beneficial, or the Rocky Helmet, which of course means that when they attack you, they take 20 damage. So this is really useful because it knocks out Manaphy turn 1, and also it can knock out other Pokemon as well, for 60 if you do find Giovanni or an opening hand as well. And there's a few Pokemon with 60 HP that are really annoying. I mean, there's Pokemon like Sneasel, so obviously that breaks down the whole Weavile situation. It's really useful for smashing through those early Pokemon, like really early on into the game. So that's why you want to run 2 Skarmory, just so you're more likely to draw that. You also want to have Dialga as well, because that sets up your Tauros with Metallic Turbo. I mean, Dialga just works with any sort of colorless Pokemon card, because getting 2 Steel Energy on for free every turn is just absolutely ridiculous. And so you can kind of set up the Tauros in 1 turn. And then, of course, as we all know, Tauros is the EX Destroyer. So if your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX, you know, this attack does 80 more damage. So you can be hitting things for 120 damage every single turn. And then after that, you'd like to think you've already done enough residual damage on the big cards like your Darkrai's and the Palkias and stuff, and the other Dialgas, where you're just going to be able to one-shot it with Tauros. That's sort of the whole kind of gimmick of this deck. And it has actually worked very useful. Obviously, you'll see it in action after this intro, but yeah, I had a lot of fun running this deck. In terms of items and supporter cards and tools, I run 1 potion just in case. It's just nice to have. Run 2 Pokeballs, obviously. The tools that I run in this are 2 Giant Capes and 2 Rocky Helmets. You could potentially run more instead of the potion, but I think these 2 are just more than okay. And then obviously 2 Professor Researchers, again, a staple in every deck. I run 1 Giovanni as well, just for extra damage to potentially knock out something at the start of the game. You could run 2 Geos instead of a Sabrina. It's completely up to you, but I just run a Sabrina as well, just in case. And then also run 2 Leafs as well, just for nice swapping the Dialga out and stuff like that. Also run a Cyrus. It's just one of the most broken cards in the game. Has to be in the deck. And I also run a Dawn as well. I feel like any Dialga deck you run now just has to have Dawn. Being able to move an energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon is very useful, especially if you know, your Tauros only has 2 energy and you want to retreat your Dialga out, and then you can pop an energy from your Dialga onto your Tauros, so it then can hit the 120 damage on an EX. It's really useful. I just think that Dawn's a bit of a staple in any Dialga deck. But yeah, this is the deck. It's really fun. It's been working really well for me. Let's take a look at it in action. All right, what we're going up against first. Going second, not bad. Okay, we draw the Skarmory. We draw nothing. And we do draw 2 Professor Oaks. That's quite a bad hand, but I'd like to think we might get a tool from the first hand. We do have a Geo as well, so if I do grab a tool, we can knock this Gibble out first turn. If I grab a tool. Okay, so he has quite a lot of... Did he get 2 Pokeballs or no, just 2 Pokeballs. Okay, 2 Gibbles. Tool? Okay. I mean, we could do this. Raises our chances of getting a Pokemon tool. Although we can't knock it out, actually, because I got Professor Research. We'll do it anyway. We can still hit it for potentially 50. Okay, we get the tool. We get 2 tools. Might give it a bit more HP. We can hit it for 50. I mean, 50 off 1 energy is ridiculous. It's so broken. Just if I drew the tool that first draw instead of the Pokeball, we would have been able to knock it out with Geo, but it's okay. We can knock it out this turn. I have the Cyrus as well in case he wants to swap it. But I assume he's going to set the one up on the back. We do have another Professor's Research as well for some more draw potential. I can just start setting up the Dialga on the back. I could kind of draw the Tauros, so that'd be useful. Because then I could start setting that up as well. Has a lot of drawing that he's got going on. It's two, what is it, Professor Oak's 2 Pokeballs? To be fair, I've had a Professor Oak and a Pokeball, and I've got another Professor Oak in my hand. The Manaphy. What is this deck? Okay, he retreats. I mean, that's fine. I can knock it out. I just won't be able to Professor's Research. I mean, I can knock out anything that comes in. I mean, I can knock this out. I don't even have to... I don't have to Geo for this. Okay. Another Dialga. Let me research. Draw a potion and a Sabrina. Quite useful. Start setting up the Dialga on the bench. I'm not seeing any EXs. I mean, I don't think it's an EX deck, so this doesn't... It's not super useful for this deck. Like, this deck is mainly for taking out EX monsters, because obviously that's what Tauros is for. And I don't... Like, Garchomp's not an EX, so it doesn't even matter. Right, I can knock this out next turn. Right, that's all his drawing done. 2 Professor Research, 2 Pokeballs. Okay, he's trying to set that Gibble up. Adds the Cape onto it as well. Okay, goes for the Gnaw, that's fine. To be fair, what I'll probably do is... I'll retreat this into my Dialga. Probably pop a Rocky on it. And I can set up my other Dialga if I want to. Yeah, we'll do that. Because it knocks this out anyway, so... I can do that. And I can start dwindling down this Gabite as well. Because after another Metallic Turbo, I'll be able to knock it out with 100 damage. I think 140. I mean, I have the Geo anyway. I assume he has the Garchomp. Does he not have the Garchomp? Because he takes 20 here. I then hit him for another 30. Set my Dialga. Yeah, I don't think I can lose here. I don't think anyway. He doesn't have the Garchomp. Interesting. I mean, I can Potion. 20. I can Potion here. May as well set up the Skarmory just in case. In for Turbo. Set up my other Dialga, so now I can knock this out next turn, regardless. I think even if he has the Garchomp, I think he might Cynthia me here and knock me out, but I can Geo him next turn. Yeah, he does Cynthia, so he knocks out my Dialga, but that's okay. Because I can bring my Dialga in. Oh, I mean, I don't even need to Geo because of the Rocky Helmet regardless, but... bring my Dialga in. Hit it for 100. I don't need to bother with anything else. We just win with 100. I don't like doing things you don't need to do when you're guaranteed the win. Some people do it. Some people will just have like 10 extra cards in their hand and they'll play them all just to take the piss, and it's just like, there's no point. But that didn't really showcase the deck there because we didn't go up against an EX deck. So, we'll go for another one. Ignore, by the way. Ignore, by the way. Right, we're going first or second this time around. So we're going second again. We're getting quite lucky with the coin flips today. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, there's no... I still haven't seen Tauros yet. A fire deck, that's quite bad. That's not super ideal, but it is what it is. We can Rocky Helmet, but Charizard deck's like the new meta. Well, not the new meta, but like it's back. It is back. Wait, Chimchar? 2 Moltres. Oh, he's had a really good opening hand. Right, I'm gonna have to be cautious of the weakness. We do get the Tauros, which is nice. All of his deck is gonna be EXs, so that's quite nice. We can do that. We can Professor Research here. I might Rocky Helmet the Dialga as well, just for extra damage. We get the Scarm as well. I'm not gonna play the Scarm because I don't want him to bring it in. I'll Giant Cape the Tauros. And then we'll end the turn there. I don't need to play the Scarm. I can start doing... I think he's just got so much HP. I can knock it out in a couple of turns, though, unless he Giant Cape. Okay, never mind. I can't knock it out now. Unless he hits me for the damage. He's going to start setting up his back right now, though. How many heads is he getting? That's the question. 3 tails would be beautiful. Would be absolutely incredible. Heads. Heads. Ugh, 2 heads. Not ideal. Setting up both the back row. Another Pokeball. Alright, another Dialga. I think I'm just going to have to start setting up everything else. So I can set up the Tauros. Do 30. He is in range with Geo. So I can knock it out next turn. It's just that Infernape that's the issue, though, because it's going to do so much damage, and it's only like 2 energy. He's got no retreat cost. I'm not sure why he's put the energy on that. Let's see what he gets. Come on. He surely only gets, like, 1 heads this time. Wow. Okay, did only get 1 heads. Fair play. I was going to say, I mean, it's 50-50 now. He flipped 3 coins. There's 6 coins, and he's half and half. Right, so what I can do here is... I can retreat this into you. Play the Geo. And knock this out. The only thing I'm worried about, though, is that he's going to come in with an Infernape and knock me out. Hence why he's gone into it. Probably should have played the Rocky Helmet on this Tauros. I feel like that's going to come back to bite me. He's definitely got the Infernape. Yeah, it hits me for 140. I don't think I can win here. 170 HP is crazy. Oh, he knocks out one of my Dialgas. Wait, what? Why? Oh, I went into the wrong Dialga. I should have gone through the one with the Rocky Helmet. I just misplayed so bad. I don't know if it makes a difference. I misplayed so bad then. Would it have made a difference? I don't know. I misplayed so bad there. I can hit him for 120. We can Cyrus it as well. I don't think it matters. I think we win anyway, but that was a massive misplay there. Jeez, man. He'll retreat into the Moltres, hit me for 70, but then I can Cyrus in the Infernape and knock it out. That's fine. Potion's fine. Can't take 120. That was such a big misplay, though. I'm so pissed, man. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention, but yeah, that was a massive misplay. It won't matter in the long run, but it's quite a bad play. So it's going to hit me for 70 here. Cyrus in the Infernape, knock it out. And then that should be game. Tell you, man, Tauros is a little bit of a hidden gem. The 120 damage with Dialga is actually like a bit of an anti-meta, bro. Hits me for 70. We'll do that just in case, but I really don't think it matters. Right, let's Cyrus. Cyrus is so broken, man. What card? It's so good. In any deck, it literally works. Yeah, in any deck, it works. That's a bad misplay, though. It's a bad misplay. Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Infernape's kind of broken, though, man. It's actually such a good deck. Right, first or second this time. We've gone second every time so far. Second again. Wow, coin flips are really going in my favor today. Alright, we start with a Skarmory and the Rocky Helmet, so I can start doing 50 to things. Could do with Dialga or something, but what is it, Palkia? Yeah. No, Gyarados. I mean, I can knock this out next turn. Oh, he's got Misty first turn. Never mind. He's probably gonna miss the... He's probably gonna do the... Oh, that's huge. That's actually massive because he would have been able to get so much energy on everything. Alright, we're gonna Professor Oak here. Cyrus and the Pokeball. Okay, we can grab the Pokeball for Tauros, which isn't too bad. We can Rocky Helmet you. Pop this on. Knock out the Manaphy. If we Sabrina here and knock out the Magikarp, that's huge. Okay. Never mind. Dude, the Skarmory, man. 50 damage straight off the bat. It's naughty damage, bro. It's naughty damage. Naughty damage. That literally lasted 2 seconds. Naughty damage, bro. And you're not relying on coin flips. That's the best thing about it. It's so good. Min. Alright, are we going to go second again? 4 times in a row? Surely not. Surely not. Could do. We don't. Okay, we go first. It's a pretty good hand, to be fair. You can't really ask for much more than that. I mean, we are going second, which isn't ideal, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Can we knock that out? If we draw a Geo, we can. Okay, we do draw a Geo. We can knock this out next turn. Another... Okay, 2 Capes. Yeah, we can knock out this Eevee next turn. So hopefully he... I mean, he could knock me out this turn. If he gets 4 heads in a row, then, I mean, that is just really unfortunate for us, but... I could have Giant Caped, but I kind of want to... I don't want to show him that straight away. We really need a Tauros now to start doing some heavy damage to that Palkia. Manaphy comes in as well. Okay. Is he gonna... Oh, he's got Misty. Of course, they always seem to have Misty in the opening hand. Come on, Tails, please. Tails. Huge. I think every Misty deck I've ever gone up against, they always have it opening hand. It's crazy. Let's go another Tails. No heads. Not 4. Not 4. Okay. Not ideal, but... Right, we can Pokeball here. Maybe grab the Tauros. We do grab the Tauros. Right, we can play this. Play this. Giant Cape. I can't Professor's Research, so I have to knock this out with Geo. But we can knock this out. He then might bring the Manaphy in, and I can knock that out as well. Or he might just bring... Or I can just start doing 50 to his Palkia every turn. I assume he's going to bring the Manaphy in. Okay, we can knock this out next turn. He can give... I mean, this is fine. I think I just start setting up the Tauros, to be fair. He might Rocky Helmet the Manaphy, but... Okay, there's the Oceanic Gift. So it gives an energy to the Palkia. Another Pokeball. That'll grab us the either Dialga or thingy. We can Professor's Research, because I don't need to Sabrina. Do I really? No, I kind of want to knock this Manaphy out. Dawn and a Leaf, that's quite nice. And I think I just start setting up the Tauros. Yeah, so we knock this out. And then I can do... I mean, can he can't knock me out this turn. Wait, is it 3 or 4 energy? It is 4 energy. He can slash me here. For 30, is it? Or is it 20? 30. What did he use there? Professor's Research? Okay, so he can slash me here. He can't GO because he's Professor Researched. So he just does 30 to me here. I can do 50 to it. And then I can knock it out next turn with Tauros. So I think we just win here. So, I mean, even with a potion, still does 120. Unless he has 2 potions. Does he have... No, he slashes me again. That's fine. I can come in with a Tauros. And that should be GG's. Tauros is an EX destroyer, man. I can pop the Rocky Helmet on just in case. I don't think it will work, but... I mean, I don't think it's needed, but just in case. It's extra damage. Yeah, it knocks it out regardless. Takes down the Palkia deck. Brink. Not too shabby, though. Not too shabby. Decent little deck. Decent little deck. It's alright. It's a little bit of a fun meta, anti-meta deck, I'd say. But it is what it is.